Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my YouTube channel, Big Box Coins, Coin Enthusiasts. Today, we're diving into one of the most exciting finds where we talk coins, collectibles, information that will blow your mind. In Australia, 50-cent wealth breath the surface of ordinary pockets lies a treasure so extraordinary, so unbelievable, powerful. Must watch this video to the end and the hidden treasures you might already have in your pocket. If you're new here, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell because it can change your life overnight. These are just coins. They are the key to secret features hidden in plain sight. This is not fiction. This is Big Bucks Coins information channel. So today, we are unbelievable to ultra-rare Australia. So rare, so valuable they are considered walking legends in the auction market. Hold your breath because one year, see what these coins are selling for. If you will, look at your change the same way again. Let's unlock the treasure vault starting with coin number 1. Today, we're diving into one of the most fascinating finds in Australian numismatics, the legendary 1981 Australian 20-cent coin in circulated condition with its mysterious black rust toning. This is not just a simple piece of pocket change. This is a coin that has made collectors' hearts race, a coin that has become a powerful symbol of rarity, history, and big value in today's action-packed collector market. If you have ever wondered how a single coin can transform from everyday money into a high-demand collectible worth real dollars, then you're in the right place. Stick around until the end, because this coin story is something every collector, beginner, or expert needs to hear. The Australian 20-cent coin has a proud place in the country's coinage history. First introduced in 1966 with decimalization, it quickly became one of the most iconic circulating coins in Australia. But the year 1981 stands out above the rest. That year, due to growing demand, millions of 20-cent coins were struck not just in Australia, but also overseas in London, Wales, and even Canada. This international minting created several subtle variations that collectors now chase relentlessly. Among these, the coins that have survived in circulated condition with black rust toning or unusual patina have become especially desirable. They tell a story of age, environment, and uniqueness. No two coins age the same way, which means each black-rusted 1981 coin is truly one of a kind. So what makes the 1981 Australian 20 cent so special? First, the design is timeless. On the reverse, you see the graceful platypus swimming through ripples of water, designed by the brilliant Stuart Devlin, who gave Australia some of its most beautiful coin art. On the obverse, you have the regal portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, a reminder of Australia's strong historical ties to the Commonwealth. But what sets certain 1981 coins apart is the rare combination of circulated wear with distinctive black rusting. Instead of lowering the appeal, this effect has boosted their desirability. Collectors view these coins almost like natural artworks, with unique colors and tones that make them stand out from standard silver-gray examples. Each one tells a different survival story from the past 4 decades. Now, let's talk about rarity. While millions of 20-cent coins were minted in 1981, only a tiny fraction survive today in circulated condition with the dramatic black rust effect. Coins like this are not only rare, but they are in extremely high demand among collectors who know the difference between ordinary pocket change and true treasure. The reason is simple. Most circulated coins lose value over time. But when a coin develops unique toning and stands out as unusual, it becomes highly collectible. Collectors all over the world are seeking these rare survivors, and the demand keeps rising as more people discover the hidden value in their change. This demand pushes prices higher every year, and those who hold on to these coins today are sitting on small but powerful investments. So how much are we talking? In today's action-packed coin market, the 1981 Australian 20 cent in circulated condition with black rust toning has been known to fetch impressive amounts, depending on eye appeal and preservation. Collectors have paid anywhere from solid double digits to $170,000 for the right example, and the upward trend is clear. With rarity increasing and demand growing both in Australia and internationally, the potential market value is only getting stronger. What once was just a 20-cent coin is now commanding powerful value in dollars, and stories of these coins being sold at auction for significant sums continue to fuel the hype. For serious collectors, these coins represent both history and opportunity, and for lucky finders, they represent a hidden fortune. If you are someone who wants to dive into this exciting market, here are a few tips to keep in mind. Always handle your coins carefully, especially those with unique toning like the black rust effect. Do not attempt to clean or polish them, because that can reduce their collector appeal. Store them in safe, dry conditions where they can continue to age naturally and attract interest. Keep an eye on auctions and coin dealer listings, because these coins appear less frequently than you might think, and when they do, they can go quickly. And most importantly, always trust your instincts. If a coin feels unique and special, chances are other collectors will see that value too. So there you have it, the remarkable story of the 1981 Australian 20-cent coin, with black rust toning in circulated condition. From its fascinating history and international minting origins, to its unique features, its rarity, and its powerful market value today, this coin has become a true star in the world of numismatics. It proves that treasure is still hiding in everyday change, waiting for someone with the right eye to discover it. If you happen to find one of these coins in your collection, consider yourself very lucky. You may just be holding a piece of Australia's coinage history worth far. Collectors all over the world are chasing these rare examples, and their demand is only going up. Remember, in the world of coins, rarity plus demand equals big value, and the 1981 Australian 20-cent coin is living proof of that formula. Next up, coin number 2. Today, we are diving deep into the story of one of Australia's most fascinating and highly desirable coins, the 1967 Australian 20-cent coin in fine condition. This is not just a simple piece of change. It's a treasure that collectors around the world are chasing after. In today's modern auction market, this coin has proven itself to be a powerful investment, with values in dollars that continue to grow. If you're someone who loves rare finds, or you've ever wondered whether that coin sitting in your drawer could be worth more than you imagine, you're in the right place. The story of the 1967 20-cent coin takes us back to the very heart of Australian numismatic history. Australia officially switched to decimal currency in 1966, and by 1967, the mint was still working to perfect the new designs, metal content, and production processes. The 20-cent coin quickly became an essential part of everyday transactions, but very few people at the time realized that some of these coins would become prized possessions decades later. What makes the 1967 issue so significant is that it marks one of the earliest years of Australia's decimal currency system, which automatically gives it a historical weight. Holding a coin from this era is like holding a piece of Australian heritage in your hand, a direct connection to the nation's monetary transition and economic development. Now, let's take a closer look at the coin itself. The 1967 20-cent coin is instantly recognizable for its elegant platypus design, created by the talented Australian sculptor Stuart Devlin, who was also the official goldsmith and jeweler to the Queen. The platypus has become an iconic image for Australian coins, and on this particular piece, the craftsmanship and detailing are truly remarkable. On the obverse side, you will find the portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, designed by Arnold Machine, another highly respected artist. Together, these two sides reflect not only the artistry of their time, but also the cultural and royal ties that define Australia's identity. The coin is struck in Cooper nickel, giving it both durability and a distinctive appearance that has aged beautifully in fine condition. What makes this coin shine even brighter in the world of collectors is its rarity. While millions of 20-cent coins were produced for circulation, the number of surviving 1967 coins in fine condition has dramatically decreased over time. Circulation, handling, and natural wear have taken their toll on most examples, leaving very few in collectible states. That scarcity fuels a powerful demand in today's market. Collectors are always looking for pieces that tell a story, and the 1967 20-cent coin does exactly that. Its status as one of the earliest decimal coins, combined with its beautiful design and limited survival rate in fine condition, means it is always in high demand. When a coin like this appears in auctions, it sparks fierce bidding wars, and buyers are willing to pay impressive sums to secure one for their collections. Let's talk about money because, after all, that's what excites collectors and investors alike. In today's action-packed coin market, the 1967 Australian 20-cent coin in fine condition can command significant dollar value. Depending on the auction house, demand, and the quality of the coin's preservation, these coins have been valued at impressive levels, sometimes reaching $130,000, and in certain cases climbing even higher when bidding gets intense. What's remarkable is that this value is not static. As more collectors join the market and as fewer fine condition coins become available, prices continue to rise. The coin is not just a collectible, It is an appreciating asset that is proving to be a wise investment for those who manage to secure one. For collectors who are eager to add the 1967 20-cent coin to their treasure chest, the key is to focus on condition and authenticity. Always look for coins that have retained their details, with clear portraits and strong designs. Fine condition is already impressive, but the higher the grade, the stronger the value you can expect in the market. It is also important to source your coins from reliable dealers, auctions, or certified sellers to ensure authenticity and accurate grading. Many experienced collectors recommend storing your coins in protective holders to preserve their quality over the years. If you're starting out, don't be discouraged. Building a collection takes time, but each coin you acquire brings you closer to owning a piece of history. And if you happen to stumble upon a 1967 20-cent coin in your change, treat it with the respect it deserves. You might just be holding a small fortune in your hand. The 1967 Australian 20-cent coin in fine condition is more than just currency. It's a rare treasure that has captured the imagination of collectors worldwide. With its historical significance, unique design, and powerful demand in today's auction markets, it continues to shine as a highly valuable and desirable collectible. Every coin has a story, and this one tells a tale of Australia's transition, artistry, and enduring legacy. If you're lucky enough to find one or smart enough to invest in one, you'll be joining an elite group of collectors who understand the true worth of these hidden gems. So keep your eyes open, keep collecting, and remember the next great treasure might be sitting right in your pocket. Next up, coin number 3. Today we are diving into one of the most exciting treasures from Australian coinage history, the 1979 Australian 20-cent coin in fine condition. This is not just any ordinary coin that you might stumble upon in your pocket change. This is a piece of history, a collector's gem, and in today's auction market it holds incredible value in dollars. For coin collectors, investors, and anyone fascinated by rare finds, this is one coin that shines brightly in the world of numismatics. By the end of this video, you will understand exactly why the 1979 20-cent coin is in such high demand, and why it has become a true powerhouse when it comes to value and desirability. Let's take a quick journey back to the late 1970s. Australia was already well known for its beautiful and practical decimal coinage system, which had replaced the old pounds, shillings, and pence just over a decade earlier. The 20-cent coin, first introduced in 1966, had already become one of the most recognizable coins in circulation. By 1979, the coin was firmly established as an everyday necessity. But what many people did not realize at the time was that this particular year's mintage would go on to attract enormous attention from collectors. It was struck at a time when the Royal Australian Mint was producing coins of high quality, and the 1979 issue holds a special place because of its limited survival in fine and higher grades. Today, more than 4 decades later, that humble 20-cent coin of 1979 has transformed into a collector's dream. Now let's talk about what makes this coin so special. The Australian 20-cent coin features the iconic platypus design created by the famous artist Stuart Devlin, often referred to as the goldsmith of the nation's coinage. The design is instantly recognizable and admired worldwide for its artistry and detail. On the obverse, we see the effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, which connects this coin directly to the historical and cultural ties of Australia to the Commonwealth. The combination of the majestic platypus swimming with elegance and the portrait of the Queen gives the coin both natural and royal appeal. The 1979 strike is especially sharp in detail, and when found in fine or better condition, its lustrous shine and clean surfaces make it stand out from the average circulating coin. These features make the 1979 edition not just money, but a miniature masterpiece. What truly sets the 1979 20-cent coin apart is its rarity in collectible condition. While millions were minted for circulation, the harsh reality is that most of them were used in daily trade, subjected to scratches, wear, and damage. Finding one today that has survived in fine or even higher grade condition is becoming increasingly difficult. This scarcity has ignited massive demand from coin collectors, not only in Australia but across the globe. Collectors know that the supply of well-preserved 1979 coins is dwindling with every passing year, and demand continues to climb. Whenever one of these rare pieces appears in an auction or coin show, it sparks bidding wars with enthusiasts eager to secure one for their collection. The allure of rarity combined with historical value has pushed this coin into the spotlight, making it a highly sought-after prize. Now let's get into what everyone wants to know, the value. In today's auction market, a fine condition 1979 Australian 20-cent coin can command surprisingly strong prices. Depending on grade, eye appeal, and buyer demand, these coins can sell for amounts that far exceed their face value. In fact, the market has been steadily appreciating, with collectors paying big $500,000 for coins that show sharp detail and minimal wear. Some recent sales have stunned even experienced numismatists, proving that the 1979 coin is a genuine powerhouse in today's rare coin market. What might once have seemed like a simple pocket change item is now trading hands for significant amounts of money. The reality is clear. This is not just a coin. It is an asset, and in fine condition, it can be worth hundreds of dollars or more depending on the auction setting and collector interest. For those of you watching who are collectors, or perhaps just starting your numismatic journey, here are some powerful insights. Always keep your eyes open when handling old Australian change. That 1979 20-cent coin could be hiding right under your nose. When you do find one, condition is everything, so handle it carefully, store it properly, and avoid further wear. Consider professional grading. If you believe the coin is in exceptional condition, as certification can add enormous credibility and value in the market. Networking with other collectors, joining online forums, and attending coin shows will also increase your chances of finding these hidden treasures. Remember, knowledge is your biggest tool, and the more you learn about these coins, the more prepared you will be to seize opportunities when they arise. This coin is not just an artifact, it is a long-term investment with incredible potential. So, as we wrap up, the 1979 Australian 20-cent coin in fine condition proves to be far more than just a piece of metal. It's a slice of history, a work of art, and a treasure that collectors everywhere are fighting to obtain. With its rich background, stunning design, scarcity in fine grades, and impressive current market value, it stands tall as one of the most exciting coins on the market today. If you come across one, cherish it, because you are holding a piece of Australia's coinage legacy that continues to shine brighter with each passing year. And for collectors, the chase is part of the thrill, the hunt for that elusive, valuable coin that elevates your collection to the next level.